Yes, this is a 40-year-old bloke saying, yo, ha! How are we doing? It's Friday. I've got this to do, I've got a few things to do because I've got loads happening over the weekend, by the way. This being one of them, and I'll tell you about this in a second. Hello if you're on. If you are on, hit me up. Hey, Steph, how's it going? What sort of music were you playing this morning in your spin class then? Was that this morning or yesterday afternoon? It's funny that, isn't it? I used to get that as well. People are like, oh, brilliant tunes. I'd be like, can you just turn it down a little bit, please? Oh, you're off there in a mo. Keep it down though, remember. Yeah, I'll sing if you want. We're going to do it live. I'll sing and you can get people to no, it's not a good idea, is it? Anyway, what was going on? Right under your nose. It's right under your nose. What is it? What is it? I was in Belfast last weekend. This was hilarious. I was in Belfast last weekend, and obviously, you know, 20 odd years ago, 25 years ago, even as much as 15 years ago, there was a lot of troubles going on over there, as we all know. But it was an amazing city to be in. There's one or two old buildings left. But the history there is absolutely amazing, and just walking around you can see it all. You know, we went up the Falls Road and saw all the murals and stuff like that, or murals as I call them. Saw all the murals and stuff like that from what went on, all the remembrances, everything. There's so much history, it's unbelievable. And I also did I jumped on a coach up to the Giant's Causeway, which is only like an hour up the road or something, and then we drove back a 2-hour drive via the coastal road, which was amazing, so pretty, and it was just absolutely fantastic. But the thing was, there was a guy, the coach driver. It was like a tour company. I can't remember what they were called. But the coach driver was so funny because he did like a commentary all the way there because he's Northern Irish, so he likes to talk, and he told us a few stories. You know, he told us all about the history and all of that sort of stuff. And then as we were coming back into Belfast, he told us a few stories about how the Northern Irish have got a kind of a dark sense of humour. Which, let's face it, with the troubles that have gone over there, you kind of have to, right? Because if you can't find the humour in things, then, you know, it's a thing. It can be even more of a struggle. And he was saying, you know, obviously they don't laugh at sort of death and things like that. However, just funny little things that happen. And as Belfast, when it was starting to get redeveloped, he told a story. I don't know if this is true or not, but he told it, so I'm assuming it was. But he told us a story about there was only one hotel in Belfast many years ago, obviously, because nobody wanted it. Like there wasn't exactly a tourist industry. So there was only one hotel in Belfast, but obviously since the troubles have ended and people are starting to go there for tourism, there was more hotels being built. And I don't know if it was like a private company or a guy or whatever, but there was somebody wanted to build a hotel where there was 2 disused government buildings, right? In the centre of Belfast, 2 disused government buildings. And so what they did, to demolish these buildings, they got some experts over from London, some explosive experts over from London to demolish the buildings. And apparently the people of Belfast were like, oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you? We'd have done that for half the price. You know, so this company or guy or whoever it was building the hotel needed to demolish these government buildings, disused government buildings. And he, instead of looking right under his nose, where, you know, he could have got it done, he went and got something from outside, which is fucking hilarious. Honestly, I was cracking up. I don't know if everyone else on the bus found it that funny, but I certainly did. Anyway, it's right under your nose, and I'm talking about this. It's the BKS Inner Circle. That'll be backwards, but I don't care. This is a monthly programme that I send out, right? And it's right under your nose. This is the point, right? I've got various people who I talk to via email. I talk to people via this. I'm talking to you via this right now. This is all over YouTube, it's all over Vimeo, it's all over Facebook, it's everywhere, right? However, people will still be looking around, thinking, I want to get fitter, I want to get stronger, I want to get healthier, I want to put on a bit of muscle, I want to lose body fat, I want to get more mobility back, I want to be more flexible, if you want to call it that. I want to know a bit more about nutrition so I can lose body fat and keep it off. I don't want to have to keep dieting. All that sort of stuff. There's going to be a video below this, actually. I'll put a link in. There's a video telling you exactly what's in here this month and most months, to be honest. It's a progressive program. And this, so you can be watching this now. You can receive my emails. You can read my blogs. This goes onto my blog as well. You can see all of that sort of stuff, and then go, all right, but I'll still keep looking around and seeing what else is available. And there's basically, if you want to lose body fat, if you want to get stronger, put a bit of muscle on, get fitter, you know what to do. You're probably eating too much and not doing enough exercise. Not doing enough of the right exercise. What's the right exercise? Is it what we do here? Yes, it is, if that's what you want. If it's not what you want, it's not the right exercise. It's whatever you enjoy doing. It's something that doesn't feel like you need a load of motivation to do it. Like this sort of stuff, I don't need a load of motivation to do it. I just do it. The motivation that I've got to do it is to help you guys, in fact. That's all the motivation I need. The guys who come down the park, they don't necessarily need motivation to turn up. They all enjoy it. They keep saying, this is the best form of exercise I've ever done. It's the most I've ever enjoyed actually doing some exercise because of the group that's there. The type of people who come down, the type of exercise we do. It's different every time, although it's very similar as well, because there's no point in doing everything totally different because you'll never get good at anything. So it's all about getting good at it, but making it interesting, fun, and getting results as well. So that's why I do my monthly online program. I've got guys online who receive this every month digitally. It's got links in it to all sorts of videos. The video below this, in the link, you'll see there's a video on there and it'll show you a little bit about what's inside. There's links to this all over the place. It's right under your very nose. Okay? Now, it's not for beginners. I'll say that right away. It's not for beginners. If you know what you're doing, it works. If you don't know what you're doing, I have an online program as well that starts you from scratch. So it starts you from the very beginning, and then at the end of that, you're ready to join this. See how this works? So, and the thing there is, it's designed for people who don't have the time to go down the gym, who don't have the who might travel a lot. You might be away with work a lot, so you could do this. You can, if you travel around a lot in the car, you can chuck a kettlebell in the boot. You can do this in your hotel room. There's guys do this in the hotel rooms while they're traveling around. If you have got a gym membership, this is cheaper than a gym membership, by the way. This monthly program, cheaper than your gym membership. So if you have got a gym membership, you can still use this down your gym as well. There's lots of principles in there that you can use for all sorts of training. The guys who do this, we've got guys who work in an office, guys who work from home, do it at home. Got ultra marathon runners doing it. I've just had an inquiry off a guy who's doing an Ironman in July. There's all this sort of stuff. It helps with most stuff. It's generic strength training, which will which will translate over to lots of other things. Okay, it's endurance training as well. It'll help your heart and lung capacity and all that without having to go running for hours and hours and hours. So it saves your joints, so when you do want to go running for hours, you can still, but you don't have to do it all the time, you see? So it's all based around that. So there's a video on the link below, which it's quicker than this one, but you'll see what's involved. It's all right under your nose. So if you're looking around the internet for all this stuff on how to lose weight, how to get fitter, how to get stronger, I've just reeled all this off, how to lose body fat, what diet to do, what diets not to do, how much protein to have, how much fat to have, are carbs good or bad, all of this sort of shit, right? It's all in here because you get access to my nutrition website as well, which is a system designed, and it's specified to you to who you are for everybody. So it's based on your height, weight, age, whether you're male or female, and then from there it's all about it makes everything easy. It spits out a shopping list for you, all of that sort of stuff. It's brilliant. All the recipes are in there. It tells you what to go and buy, tells you how to cook it, and you can do a meal planner for the week as well if you so desire. So it's all right here under your nose. So if you're carrying on looking for that, if I've just described exactly what you want, and you're like, okay, but I'll keep looking around. I'll go and have a look, and there'll be someone else who does it. So it's all here. It's all here. I've been working with the guys in the park for a couple of years. So they're kind of like that's my laboratory type. You know, this is where we test stuff out. I don't just like whack a program together and say, there you go, have a go. It's all been tested out with the guys in the park. It's all progressive. They see the results from it. So we start out. We do a program, we test the results at the end. If it works, which basically it usually does because I know what I'm doing, I'll whack it in here. And then you get the benefit of that at home as well. For a fraction of the price, to be honest, because obviously you don't get me live in your house or in your gym or whatever, but that's fine. You do get access to the Facebook group where you get to ask me any questions. I'll do a video specifically for you. If you've got any mobility issues, anything. It's an organic program, so if you've got any mobility issues, any strength issues, any problems with sort of like sticking to the nutrition plan on the website, which to be honest isn't hard, it's impossible not to stick to it. If you're not sticking to it, it's just because you're not doing it. But anyway, if you're having problems with that, you ask me a question and I'll do a video for it, and I'll probably put it into next month's program as well, because there'll be more than just you with that problem or that issue or whatever. It's an organic thing. It's everyone helping everyone else. All for cheaper than a gym membership. Simple as that. So, yeah, it's right under your nose. So if that's what you're looking for, this is where it's at. So hit me up, click the link below, have a look in that. There's going to be an email goes out about this. This goes out on Sunday at 12 o'clock. Okay, via email. So if you want to get onto that, then you hit the link below, get involved. If that's not if you're not ready for this and you want to do the introductory online program, hit me up about that. If you want to come to the sessions in the park, I'm going to be opening up a two-week trial soon. In a few weeks, it's going to be open for 5 people. That's all I've got space for at the moment. So if you want to be one of those 5 people, hit me up. Hit me up. I'll get you on a 2-week trial. We'll have a chat first to see if you'll fit in, because not everybody does, but if it is for you, we'll get you on a 2-week trial. So there you go. It's right under your nose. Have a look at the link below. Speak soon.